Hi there, how are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for stopping at Fab Trends by Mia. Today's video, as you can see from the title, yes, this is a review of Calaj limited editions, and these are fragrances by Flavius Calaj, so it's a family name, and the nose behind these fragrances is Miguel Matos. And today's video especially I'm reviewing Oshun and Love Toxins. Let's get into this. Right, let's start off with Oshun. So Oshun is a fragrance that is made as a tribute to the goddess of love, and this is the goddess of love of the Yoruba people, and these are people from Nigeria. So this is a tribute to a Nigerian goddess, so to speak, of the Yoruba people, Oshun. And this fragrance as well is a tribute to the goddess that is found in every woman, so it's especially made for women. And the listed notes in this fragrance are, we've got at the top lemon, we've got cinnamon, black pepper, we've got pine and black currant. In the middle we have rose, jasmine, magnolia and clove, and at the base we have amber, castoreum, we have peru balsam, tonka bean and tobacco. So how does this fragrance smell? And before I talk about the smell of the fragrances, this is the presentation for the fragrance. So the fragrances do come in these bags like so. So each fragrance has its own unique design. So obviously Love Toxins, and this is what we have for Oshun. And the fragrance bottles look like so. This is Oshun, and we have Love Toxins. And as for the color of the juice, look at that. Oh my goodness me, can you look at that juice, you guys, for Love Toxins? Can you tell how the fragrance smells just by looking at the color? No, at least I do get an idea like how something should smell. Anyway, for presentation, this is the full presentation of the fragrance. So the bottle comes like that, gold cap finish, and obviously it's plastic inside and there, and you just have some details at the back there. So Oshun, how does Oshun smell like? The opening, let me actually spray it for review purposes to refresh my nose. Look at that spray, you guys. Ah, come to mama. Right, the opening for Oshun, it's very citrus. It's a citrusy, almost zestiness, fresh, and immediately you are hit, you know, with that lemon and the black pepper as well, and almost very immediately as well you do get some darker notes come up. So it's a very citrusy opening with that lemon and the pepper. Citrusy and spicy opening is what you get. And this fragrance, it projects moderately, so it's not like very loud. It's well done to the point where even though you have so many things going on, the fragrance does stay quite calm to my nose. It's not a loud fragrance like on top of the world screaming. You enter a room like, look at me, I'm here. It's not. It's rather a fragrance you enjoy, a scent bubble around you like throughout the day, because this does last a good 10-12 hours. Like it will be on your skin. It's extract and it's 30% concentration, so it does stay with you for quite a long time. I mean, all the fragrances from this house that I've tried, they do perform like above average. So, and like I said, the nose is behind these is Miguel Matos. We don't expect anything less from Miguel. We expect to be wild like Richie each time. So Miguel, the pressure is on. Right, so the opening, like I said, is really a lovely lemon and spice, and immediately you do get some dark notes as well. The castoreum does come through, and as well it's citrusy, warm and fresh at the same time. You do get that freshness as well. It's warm and fresh at the same time with hints of spice, and The scent is quite unique. It's a lovely scent, and you get nuances in the, as the fragrance dries down, you get to the heart, and the heart is quite lovely. You get to these essential notes from the rose and the jasmine, and it's just gorgeous. And that magnolia and the clove, it's really lovely. And when it gets really in the base, like the dry down, is so enjoyable because you have those warm notes come through, the amber does come through, the tonka bean and the tobacco. I'll be honest with you, the tobacco in this is well blended, and it's not like in your face. If you think, oh my gosh, it's got tobacco, Miguel, I don't want this, don't even think about it, because the tobacco in this is very, it's well blended, and it's not screaming at you. It's just giving the fragrance a nice base to support the fragrance, giving it that lovely backbone that's just making, probably adds as well to the performance of the fragrance, lasts so long because it just lingers on like richly throughout the day. And as well, gorgeous. This fragrance, in comparison to the other fragrances in the collection, is not so loud. It's more calm. It's a fragrance you will enjoy to wear for yourself. And when I say that, it's not like a massive skin scent. It's a fragrance that's around you, but it's not so loud to be screaming like, look at me, look at me. And I mean, if you are a goddess, you've got everything, which this goddess was renowned for. Like, she was revered to love all things shining, gold, etc. You have everything. You don't need a loud fragrance to announce your presence, because you are enough in your own being. You don't need any extras. With that said, it's a lovely, strong fragrance. It's a lovely, just gorgeous fragrance to wear. I like it, and I feel like from the fragrances from this house, this is one fragrance I feel like can be mass appealing. You can wear this for date nights, and it's just a lovely fragrance, and I'm glad to have this in my collection. Something to connect with my African goddessness. That's it. From now on, Your Highness, when I'm wearing Oshun. Right, so that's Oshun. Right, let's get into the next one. So next up is Love Toxins. Look at the juice of this fragrance. Gorgeous. Isn't that a lovely color? The darker the berries, the sweeter the juice. Is this sweet? Is this sweet juice? Let's hear it. So Love Toxins, and again, this is extrait parfum, and this is 30% concentration, and obviously these bottles come in 50 ml, and the nose is Miguel Matos. You can pick this up for 146 euros. Actually, no, at the moment, euros and pounds, there's not much difference. Anyway, moving along, this fragrance, I will tell you one thing. This is Dangerous Liaisons. This is bold, sensual, masculine. What's the composition? At the top, we have bergamot, coriander, we've got plum, there's coconut, we have strawberry, rose oxide, and at the mid, we've got cumin, there's rose, there's tuberose, we've got jasmine, there's heliotrope, we've got gardenia, and iris. In the base, we have peach, we've got oak moss, we've got vanilla, hay, castoreum, opoponax, musk, and leather. How does the fragrance smell like? This fragrance does open up with a lovely combination. This is gorgeous. This opens up with a combination of the bergamot, of the coriander, and then that coconut. The coconut is so prominent. Actually, the coconut does the, throughout the wear of this fragrance, you do get the coconut, it's still there. So it's a lovely, gorgeous fruity opening, and you've got some herbs as well. So it's more, it's quite herbaceous actually. You do smell lovely herbs from obviously the coriander, and it's just lovely. It is a lovely fragrance, and in the mid with that cumin, that rose, that it's just gorgeous. It's very bold, but the way the notes are composed for my nose, to my nose, I majorly pick out the coconut mixing with all the sweet things going on in the fragrance. And in the heart, that iris really does give it a nice, almost powdery feel to the fragrance. It's a very sensual heart to my nose, and it gives it a lovely depth and bod at the same time. You have that vanilla, that oak moss, and as well the castoreum. It's very present, and the opoponax, and just makes this, I think it's the opoponax as well, which really makes this fragrance last as long as it does, because this fragrance, it does not go away until you've washed it off. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. That's how seriously it performs, and that's how much projection you get. Like, it does fill up a room. This is not a fragrance for you to wear if you are shy and you think you don't want anyone to notice you, because you wear this fragrance, it's gonna turn heads. I'm not kidding. You probably gonna get comments like, what are you wearing? Whether people love it or not is another thing, because if you are a young nose, you may not appreciate what is going on with this fragrance, because it's very bold, it's very daring. It's very much a Miguel Matos creation, and this fragrance has the Miguel Matos DNA running through it. Like, if you've smelled Jungle Jezebel, you've smelled Fado Jasmine, it's got that DNA running through it. You can tell these are cousins or sisters. It's just a massive fragrance. It's very potent, it projects, its longevity is crazy. I'm not kidding you. And as well, this is, like I said, quite bold and daring. Even though it is a unisex fragrance, I would say it leans more masculine. It is a unisex fragrance, everyone can wear this, but it's more masculine than to the female side. For the sake of review, it leans more masculine than feminine. And as well, this fragrance, like I said, should be enjoyed by those people with confidence, because this fragrance, you have to be very bold to pull it off. If you don't have confidence, you are shy, don't wear this fragrance, because it might just overwhelm you. So experienced noses, niche snobs, you would enjoy this. And as well, like I said, performance, sillage, longevity, it's got it all going on above average. It's a really lovely, bold, sensual fragrance. And as well, performance, you're talking about 14 hours plus, literally until you've washed it off. So it's a lovely floral, fruity, and malic. So if you love that sort of fragrances, you should. Where do I stand? I absolutely love enjoying this, and I found myself getting quite addicted to the point every time I come I need to have a spray just so that I have it on to just sniff. That's how much I want it. Like, I want to be sniffing it all the time. So have you tried these fragrances? If you have, please do let me know down in the comments below, because I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching this review of Toxin, Love Toxins and Oshun. I shall see you in the next one. Do take care. Bye.